What's up, everybody? Chris LaGrange here from UCOMM blog, UCOMMblog.com, giving you what you want, what you need, showing up here at the Clare Rose Picket line in Melville, New York. I'm here with the strikers right now. We're getting to know each other, sharing each other's stories, and we came up with a plan of how you can help this picket line in beautiful Long Island, New York without ever even being here. Okay, so here's the story, and I'm sure you heard about it on the many stories that we wrote. These guys went on strike about 3 weeks ago. The greedy boss brought in a surface bargainer, a union buster, a guy who didn't really bargain with the union or treat these men and women with respect. They asked for a 30% pay cut, as well as taking away a real pension. A lot of union guys and gals out there have real pensions. They want to replace it with a goddamn 401k. So they wanted to keep talking. The company dug in, but guess what? Teamsters Local 812 is digging in as well. So what happened was all the union community has come out in support of these guys. You name it, congressmen, town council members, politicians of every sort, union leaders from every union you can think of have been at this picket line and the other one in Yaphank showing support for these brave men and women, because now is the time to go ahead and show some support for people who are willing to fight the good fight. Some big news that happened yesterday, which we didn't put out on blog yet because Newsday and most of the mainstream media has already, is that the town of Brookhaven, under the leadership of Ed Romaine, has asked Clare Rose to go ahead and prove how they're benefiting the community through employment and clawing back some industrial development agency money. This is big news because Clare Rose is basically working tax-free, and Brookhaven Town said, you keep good jobs here, we'll allow you to do that. And guess what? Forcing these hardworking men and women out on strike, it's not the way to do it. So Ed Romaine's like, we're going to audit you, and I hope that the company is shitting their pants. So I talked to a few brothers here. Sandy's a young man, okay? Sandy, step up here, brother. Sandy's a young man, and he's got 2 children, and through unemployment benefits, which they can get in the great state of New York, between that and the contribution from the company, it's only $700 a week, brother. How are you going to afford to live?
It's not enough, because when you count it with some amount of money, that's what you need. I mean, getting this banked up suddenly, what are you going to do? You got lost.
Yeah.
You need that money that we were making.
So what are you going to do in the meantime if this thing goes any farther? 2 or 3 weeks?
In the meantime, we have to step together. I mean, if we can find another job on the side, meanwhile,
Cool.
we're not teamsters, you know? 8-12 teamsters, we have to step together, and we're going to get what we want.
So listen, if you're an employer and you're looking for a hardworking guy or gal for part-time just for a few weeks, and you want to get them a shift at night, because these men have to man their picket lines, they're all here right now, this line hasn't faltered, go ahead and contact us at desk@ucommblog.com or find these guys on Facebook and make that offer. Now, brother, I was talking to a senior guy here. You said something very altruistic. Please repeat what you said to me a few minutes ago, which I think is great.
About the family?
Yeah, about how you're an old guy and how you're going to lose $11 a
Yeah, he wants to cut my salary down $11 an hour, and I mean, I'm a senior man. I've been here 27 years. I'm on the brink of retiring soon, and I can absorb that money, but I can't absorb not having my pension. Not just for me, but for all of my retired members here that are collecting their pension. If he dissolves this pension, it won't be funded, and it will get exhausted. So we're out here we're going to do what it takes to make sure we get the point across.
So you see that? Here's a senior guy who can retire in 2 years, but he's risking life and limb to go out and strike to protect old-timers and the young guys coming up, and that's true unionism.
Yeah.
So listen, yes, I got another thing. Yes, brother.
My name is John Russo. I've been in this locals for 56 years. My father, my uncle, kids, grandson, everything. We are here to stay. We're not going no place. These people go back to work. So we need your help out there. Try to help us.
So you see that? Here's a guy asking for your help, and here's ways that you can do it. Number 1, go to this Facebook page called Anheuser-Busch Fails. Like it, follow it, contribute to it. Every time you see a scab out there driving a Clare Rose truck, and the Clare Rose logo is right there, all right? If you see someone driving right now, that is not a good person by any means. Yes, they may be struggling and they have their own fucking sob story, but let's be honest. they're making Sandy's kids starve. So that's not a good person at all. So go ahead, take their picture, post it up on your social networks under the hashtag SCABCAM. SCABCAM. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
All right, another thing, refuse service. Refuse service. If you own a bar or a restaurant and you are the owner or the manager and you have a heart and a conscience, you tell Clare Rose, I don't want you anymore. I'm going to go ahead and use a different distributor like Miller or Manhattan or whomever. Do not use Clare Rose. And if you are an organization, a bar, a restaurant that has already said no to Clare Rose and stood with the men and women at Local 812, let us know at UCOMM Blog. Let the Teamsters know through their social networks. Maybe stop by the picket line because we're about to read a list of bars and restaurants on God's beautiful island here who are supportive of these men and women. The Cortland in Bayshore, New York, right across from our offices. Milk and Sugar in Bayshore, New York. Tara's Inn in Port Jeff. Go check out the story. Over 100,000 people watched the owner of Tara's refuse service from Clare Rose. It went viral. That's because there are good men and women who live on this island. APA Pool. JW's in Ronkonkoma, Kelsey's in Ensconsin, Brownstone in Ronkonkoma, Moose Lodge in Lindenhurst. We got Lake Grove Deli in Lake Grove, New York. Sitco Ronkonkoma has refused service. USA Quick Mac in Huntington. Sophia's Deli in Huntington. The 7-Eleven in Bethpage. We love you, Sebs. Walgreens in Huntington has refused service. Fratelli's in Copeg. B&B Fish and Clam in Copeg. And there's a bunch of others. Right now, as we speak, the union is compiling a list. These are places to take your wife out to eat on dinner. These are places to buy your gift certificates for the holidays. And these are the places that are going to stand with us because what these men and women are doing is noble and honorable. And we're very proud of them here at UCOMM. So, guys, keep up the good fight, okay?
Get a picture of this right here. This says it all right? That's my friend Justin Lopez and his family. That's what they're doing to the rest of us.
Barrels in West Islip just refused service. Let's hear it for them. And Lewis, who's our captain here, wants to say something.
We just want everybody to know that we want to go back to work. Every one of us here is a hard-working guy for that family. We all just want to go back to work. Give us the opportunity to go back to the table. We know what the right thing is, and you absolutely know what the right thing is because we made your business. We've been here long. I've been here 26 years myself. You know what? And I raised my family here. I don't want to have to move somewhere else because I can't retire here with dignity. Just give us the opportunity to go back to the table. You know what's right, Sean and Lisa. Please give us that opportunity.
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay. All right.
One more. The poorhouse in West Box, Babylon just refused to deliver it
There you
today.
go. There you go. All right. All right. So that's it for us here at UCOMM Blog on the picket line in Melville, New York with Local 812 of the Teamsters. Let's support these guys. And thanks for tuning in. And listen, if you're in New York City at 3 o'clock today, the Spectrum guys are on strike. Local 3 is going to be doing a live feed. And on the May 23rd in Chicago, the Fight for 15 is having a huge demonstration at McDonald's headquarters. So make sure you show up there. I'm Chris LaGrange from UCOMM Blog. Thanks for tuning in. Let's hear it for you again, team. All right.